Last week I have an opportunity for solitary practice, which means you can do whatever you want for 1 week. You're supposed to not have a meal here in the dining hall, and that's where the problems begin, which is I need to find another place to have my meal. And you can see in your mind that so much proliferations take place, and I can do this. Various people suggest me various options, and it took me quite a while until let me stick with some of the choices. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, sometimes it's good to have no choice. Speaking about precepts, speaking about silas, you commit to have some restraint in your life, in your actions, like not killing other beings, not lie, not steal, not have any alcoholic beverage. It seems like you limit your freedom, but if you think about it again, it's kind of what freedom that you would like to have. The freedom that will lead you to some problem, will lead you to some bad situation, like if you not refrain yourself from having alcoholic drinks, you might end up being in a pub, and at that pub there might be a brawl or fight and you might get caught in it. I can't remember exactly who talking about this, but some teacher, when he talk about sila, he talk about it's like you are a fish in a tank versus you are a fish in a nature water in river. A fish in a tank seems like get rid of their freedom. You have to stay in your tank. But if you live in a river, you might be eaten by a bigger fish, or you might be encountering some danger. And speaking about having no choice, we are a monastic community. Because we are forest monks, sometimes we will have this kind of ascetic practice, tutanka, which means you make a resolution to restrain yourself from something like fasting resolution, sitting resolution. One at a time, when I was in Thailand, I commit myself to this silent resolution, which means you're not supposed to talk to anyone except your teacher for a moment, like for 2 weeks, for a month. And I see that it's really quite helped me, because at that time I'm kind of being the trainer of anagarika and new novices and new monks, and it's involving a lot of kind of like pointing out some bad behavior or something that is wrong. But when I commit to silent resolution, when people do something wrong, because I have no choice but keep my mouth shut, it turned me inside, and I can see the mental state underneath that urge to correct people. It's kind of, sometimes I speak out of anger, I speak out of discontentment. That's not nice. So sometimes it's good to having no choice, but I don't mean that you try to limit yourself, you try to get rid of your freedom, but the next time that you encounter with some obstacle or limitation, you can reflect upon it, and there might be something new. There may be something that you can grow up beyond that point of limitation. You might see some new choice in your life. So I offer that for reflections.